In a very brief introduction, we are a very young organization and we will be celebrating our first birthday soon. And we wanted to mark this birthday with a momentous event like this. As all of you know, on the 8th of April, we are having a cultural performance by one of our country's leading and most respected artists, Mrs. Shobana. And this event, we would like to make it a platform for people from all walks of life, all cultures, all languages, all religions, races, to come forward. And we would like this to be the beginning of that kind of a platform. Our motto at the Life Again Foundation is, one for one, we are there for everyone. And I think it is pretty obvious what it means, but to explain the philosophy behind it and where it was born from is our very strong understanding and conviction that as varied as people of this world are, it's when as individuals we reach out a hand to another person, and we either reach out and we take, or we reach out and we give a hand in help and in support. That's when we are strengthened as a whole society. That's when the network becomes so strong that we can lift ourselves up. This can be in terms of social causes, it can be in terms of health issues, it can be in terms of socio-political platform, it can be anything. But reaching out one-to-one is the most important thing that can make a significant difference in the world today. Having this as our motto makes it even more important, and something that makes me even prouder of this event, because I'm very proud and honored to be introducing with me today Mr. Harvey and Srimalekshi from The Art of Living. It's a perfect example of what we would like to say when we talk about the spirit of humanity is universal. One for one, we are there for everyone. We have people from, as I said, cultures, religions, ways of life, languages, and none of it matters when we all come together for the larger good. I'd like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude, and not just for sponsoring this event, but by showing with this gesture where your heart lies, what your philosophy towards life is, and your spirituality towards mankind. Thank you so much. This is truly an inspiration, and I do hope that this will be the beginning for many other organizations to start thinking this way. One of the primary factors behind how we are already working with through our Life Again Foundation is, it's not just individual to individual, it's also critically important for organizations to work together. Because when we come into the sphere of social causes or working for awareness for society, there's a great tendency to sort of reinvent the wheel with every new organization that sets up. So the idea is to combine our strengths with that of another organization, so that in synergy we can in a combined way achieve far more than we could individually. So for that, again, it's very, very important that this is an actual personification of that thought. I would also like to say a little bit about Life Again Foundation. Understanding that there are many challenges that face the world today, and these challenges are challenges that are faced by people from all countries, all cultures. And what you need as the building blocks for a life that can live to your fullest, to be empowered to that degree, is education and good health. With these two in our hands, there's nothing that we can't achieve. There's no obstacle that we can't overcome, and there's no challenge that we can't face. So our two primary areas of work at Life Again Foundation will be in health and will be with education. For health, as a brief introduction of myself, I'm a cancer survivor, and so we have a domain expertise, so to speak. So we've taken up the cause of cancer awareness and prevention as far as possible, but basically cancer awareness in a very strong way. We've been working on this for the last 1 year. And that will be the focus of this event on the 8th of April as well. where we're talking about awareness of good health practices, of good living practices, because the great tragedy is most of the illnesses and lifestyle diseases that we are facing today as an epidemic in the world, diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, whatever you might, even cancer to a good extent, is something that is caused and accentuated or made even worse with our practices, daily living practices. So that is where an organization like Art of Living empowers us hugely with the tools to live a clean, I won't say clean as in no habits, I'm not judgmental. Everyone needs a little of everything in life. But then how do you balance your life? How do you optimize your life energy? How do you discover your strengths and build on them? I believe that these are only some of the things that Art of Living teaches. And this will be the focus of the event on the 8th of April. And we would also be working, we've already started work on a project with rural education, because it is a very, very strong need of the hour to empower children in rural environments in India. All of you must be aware of the huge divide that exists between urban and rural communities. So our project that we've already started work on is a module to empower rural children with the kind of education that will enable them to have a target that is, on level, on par with any child in an urban school that would have. It is to bridge that, not just bridge the gap, probably it would be to even out the differences and bring them all up on par on the same platform. Every child has the right to the same education, to the same opportunities that the world has to offer. And this will be our endeavor with that rural education program. So that is as in a nutshell. And as regards to our event on the 8th of April, any words that I find, any words that I can find to express my feelings will never be adequate to express my thanks and my I'm just so touched and moved when I look at the kind of response that we have gotten from people of Kuwait. And I'm not talking just people of our Indian community. People have come forward from everywhere, from any, as I said, any community, any language, any culture, any nationality, to come forward to work for this cause. And I'm very proud to say that this is the perfect example of one-for-one real effect. And after this, I would like to request Mr. Halil and Shri Maliki to say a few words.